I'm Jenny and today I'm going to be sharing with you my September TBR stack. All the books that I'm going to be reading this month aren't actually new or released anytime soon, but they are series that I want to start or I'm going to complete. The first book I have is The Princess and the Fool by Paul Navesey. I have this in the ebook version. Navesey is actually a YouTuber and you can find him right here. And go check out his channel if you want. This book I might have only bought because Jack Howard suggested it, but it's a good story. I enjoyed it. I am almost done with it. The Princess and the Fool is the story about this princess named Catherine who is betrothed against her will to the king of a rival kingdom. But when they're going to the other kingdom, a band of what seem to be bandits attack the procession, leaving Catherine alone with the court jester or the fool. Catherine has to make her way back home to reclaim her place as queen, but that journey might be more than she bargained for. I should put a warning here in case you want to read it. This book contains a lot of gruesome and gory details, so if you're uncomfortable with that, you might not want to read this. But otherwise, I genuinely enjoy it. It's reaching such a peak and I just want to know what happens in the end of this. Moving on, I have The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. As you can see, I've already started it. I started it and I stopped, I think, to read something else, and I have to get back to this as soon as I'm done with The Princess and the Fool. The Hero of Ages is the third book in the Miss Bond trilogy by Brandon Sanderson, and I actually can't tell you anything about this without completely ruining the last two books. But if you're a fan of hardcore fantasy and amazing plots and some of the best characters you'll ever know, then you might really want to pick this up. It's got a different kind of magic system which is always interesting, and the characters are so well fleshed out, and the plot, Brandon Sanderson is such a good writer. You should really just read the Miss Bond series or just any of his other works. I'm guessing anything he does is just gonna be great. And next I have Cinder by Marissa Meyer. This book is actually a sci-fi kind of take on Cinderella. Cinder is a cyborg. She's half human, half machine. She's also one of the most gifted mechanics in the whole province of New Beijing. Her life becomes intertwined with Prince Kai, who is the prince of New Beijing, clearly. And she gets caught in an intergalactic war. I have a feeling I'll just really genuinely like Prince Kai, mostly because Richard Madden might have played him in the live adaptation of the Cinderella movie. He's very cute, okay? I'm also beginning Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. The second book hasn't come out yet, so I kind of want to catch up to it before it does. You've probably already heard about this. The Red Queen is the story of a girl named Mare who lives in this society that's divided into two halves. The Silvers, who are the elite upper class kind of people who also possess these amazing powers, and the Reds, who are the commoners. Mare is a Red, but she discovers that she has powers of her own that could threaten the entire social structure of this kingdom. The Silvers, because they're afraid of the power she possesses, declare her as a long-lost princess and have her betrothed to a silver prince. And even though this could mean life or death, Mare still tries to destroy the silver regime by helping out the Red Guard. I'm looking forward to reading that because the world would not shut up about it, and I just need to read it now. I can't not read it now. Next, I have The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. This is also a book the world will not shut up about. There's so many like these that I cannot get my hands on just yet, okay? And it's driving me crazy. Stop talking about so many books that I can't have. The Name of the Wind is supposed to be the story of this man called Quoth. Or is it Quothy? How to pronounce? The Name of the Wind is the story about this man called Quoth and how he became an insanely powerful wizard. This story tells the narrative of his life from when he was a boy and all the adventures he was on to how he became this notorious wizard. I have this on ebook and I also have Wise Man's Fear. I don't know why I got the second one because I'm not even done with the first. But I have a feeling I'll enjoy it because Patrick Rothfuss's writing is supposed to be extraordinary, and I love extraordinary writing. Who doesn't? Extraordinary writing is one of the best. And finally, I have The Gift by Alison Croghan. This is the first book of a series called Pelennor, which is about this girl called Mayrad who was sold off as a slave when she was pretty young, but then realizes she has these immense magical powers and is taken under the tutorship of this man called Cadvan. And as she trains, there's a greater darkness that's trying to invade their kingdom, and Mayrad might be the only one who can save them. This is a series of 4 books, if I'm not mistaken. I remember reading the second one and being greatly impressed by it, so I thought I'd give the entire series a shot. And that's it for my September TBR stack. What are you reading this month? Let me know in the comments, and like this video if you like, and also subscribe if you want to see more from me. Bye!